Hello everybody and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. We are in the city core, and I'm just going to loot clockwise as well as stop by people and pick up quests. So this guy right here, Nyatar, can give you a quest for Blacklake.
Greetings. Blessings of the Earth Mother Shantia and the Tree Father Sylvanus upon you. I am Nyatar, in the service of nature.
I'm COVID quarantine. I have some questions. I will assist you if I can, but mind your tone in the presence of nature. I favor balance in all things, including within those people I must associate with. A lot of people ask me to mind my tone. Not sure how I feel about that. What is your position here? I see to it that the city does not tip too far from balance. That concerns for natural elements are kept a priority. It is not easy in these times. You would not understand. Only a brother in nature could fully appreciate what needs to be done, how vital my task is. I might still be able to help. Success. Perhaps I was too quick to judge. You seem sincere enough. You may be able to understand why this is so important. Many people are falling to plague, but animals suffer as well. They suffer in cages. In a Blacklake District lodge, there is a zoo in Neverwinter. It is operated by a hunter and his noble entourage. It is not clean, it is not compassionate, and it is not right. The animals within are mistreated. This zoo seems small next to the plague. Your attitude is the majority. I was working to have it closed, but the plague has delayed that indefinitely. The officials I spoke with are among the plague dead. It has given the zoo a reprieve. They know the law was turning against them, but now they have time to cover their actions. I fear the animals will simply be killed and made into trophies. All creatures deserve charity. This bear, panther, wolf, and lion. All four should be rescued. What do you know of this hunter? Montgomery Sure-Shot Weatherson. His family has been a great advocate of animal rights, but Montgomery abandoned that philosophy when his father died. He gauges his progress as a man by what he has mastered, his family, and business, and nature, created by creature. Creature by creature. He is out of balance. Several nobles live vicariously through him. Their influence protects him from what little pressure I have been able to apply through the law. I will help you free these animals. I was hoping you would say that. Let me give you a few things to help you in your task. I have thought long about what is required. This key will grant you access to the zoo. My animal companion found it, and I made copies. Guards may try to stop you, but doors will not. This is a transport via plant scroll. Use it on the large tree near the zoo, and any of the animals you lead there will be teleported here. And take the scented fetish. It will let you speak to animals with the skill of a druid or a ranger. Please, lead the animals to the large tree in freedom. Alrighty, so we got a couple quest items there. Oh, also we have Tommy's contract. I'm going to move everything to the back page so I don't have to look at it all the time. It doesn't crowd out things we do need quick access to. So yep, we now have a quest, and there's actually a very good bonus you can get upon your return. You have a chance at an item called Ironwood, which is good for crafting magical items. That one, I believe, is just a permanently locked door, and it's not a real door. We'll swing back around to that building. Alright, so this is the entrance to the Beggar's Nest. Here is a chest. I can't open it, but Tommy probably can.
It's done.
Alright, got ourselves a battle axe. Just making our way around the city core, looting it first, get that out of the way. Make ourselves some more money, and get ourselves an upgrade. Potion of Bark Skin, that'll increase our AC via our natural armor. Potion of Bless can grant attack bonuses to us and our allies. Straight money. Let's invade this person's home. Don't mind me. Just taking attacks for the city. Let's see if they have an upstairs. Some places have an upstairs, some places don't actually. Even though there is a door, doesn't lead anywhere. And a small gem. Like I said in an earlier episode, we're not going to lean too hard into the lawful good. I'm not gonna roleplay not looting everything that isn't nailed down.
Okay, dokie.
There's actually a very interesting building right here, which we'll be going into.
It's done.
Another potion of bark skin. This dog will always bark at you. Or growl, I guess. Or both. Got ourselves a katana. Let's head in here. Hello, Durga.
Hello?
Yeah? What? Come on, come on. The Shining Knight is a business, not a charity. Let's see your gold. I want to ask you some questions. I'm just a merchant. What it is you want me to say? I'm looking for premium equipment. Not sure what you're after, really. My stock is the best you'll find for honest coin. You look like you really know your way around a weapon. Maybe. Yeah. What the hell? I got something special for you. Take this wardstone. It will get you into the back room. There's where Merrick makes the good stuff. He'll take care of you. Goodbye. Always open if you've got the gold. Alright, so we will take a look at his wares, but not just yet. First we're going to go down into the back room, because there's something interesting back there in the forge. Alright, this here is a very underdressed dwarf. He's been working at the smithy, so he's I'm sure it's hot down here at the forge. Alright, let's talk to him.
Hello there!
By the hells, Durga be letting the worst rabble in here. What you want from Marek? What? What exactly is it you do here? I'm a weapon and armor smith of sorts. I take component items and combine them with magic items to make even more powerful magic items. Not a bad little gig if you can get it. If you want, I can look through your inventory and backpack to see if you have anything I can combine into a powerful weapon or suit of armor. Is there anything in particular you want me to look for? What kinds of things would component items be? Well, I need stuff like adamantine, and ironwood, and diamonds, and dragon blood, and fairy dust, and holy water, and gargoyle skulls, and adamantine. Then I take a magic version of the item you want made, and combine the things to make something different. Do you have any examples? Give me some idea of what you need. I suppose. I don't like tipping my hand all that much, but I can't sell it if you don't know about it. Here, take a copy of this book. It's got all you need to know. Alright, I'm not interested right now. Hey, I'm not trying to pressure you. I've got enough business as it is. Anything else I can do for you? I'll be going now. Goodbye. Perhaps we'll talk another time. Alright, so he has given us a book, which will be useful. Recipes of the Forge. Inside, there are recipes for armor and axes, maces and the like. Blades both sharp and true, and this is where we actually will find the weapon that we will be making and using as our main weapon. It requires adamantine and a magic scimitar. And then some other stuff. Yep. In any case, there's lots of stuff that you can make, and I would look over and see if you can make anything in here. I think we might also be making the white bone armor. It only requires a gargoyle skull and a suit of magic armor of total AC 2, which is only, I believe, +1 leather armor will be enough for that, and that actually is an extremely strong, I think it's a +2 or +3 half plate. Very good. Very high AC for this low level in the game. We will find our adamantite at the Blacklake District. There's a very difficult mini-boss, actually more difficult than the actual boss of that section, that we'll have to kill to get our adamantite. And then at the end, after killing the boss from the Peninsula District, that is where we'll get our +1 magic scimitar, which is what we will use to make the Desert Wind. And that will allow us to deal fire damage after that, which will be very useful for us to be able to, one, deal more damage, but also non-physical energy types also are good for breaking into chests and through locked doors and stuff like that, so we can leave Tomi behind and get our full XP. But in the meantime, let's talk to Durga, see what he has to sell.
Hello?
Alright, merchant reaction is favorable. That's good for us. We can just drop off some of our items that we won't be using, such as the battle axe and katana. Hold on to my potions. I'll put the book on the back page. Let's see. Does he have anything that we can currently use? Tower shields are good. If you want the extra +1 to armor class over a heavy shield, you can take it there. But I believe you also take a -2 to your attack rolls, which are kind of tough. If you want some good protection against a specific type of damage, either slashing or bludgeoning or piercing, excellent place to get it is the Greater Swordsman belt, the Greater Swordsman, Brawlers, Archers belts, but they're also very expensive, so you'll have to choose. Don't need extra dexterity. We might go in on the Lesser Gauntlets of Ogre Power. More strength we have, the better we can hit people. Ooh, large shield +1. We might actually grab that for a quick upgrade to our shield. Just a +1 to our shield modifier. Let's see, do I have anything special weapons-wise? I have some cool-looking weapons, double-bladed sword, but probably nothing that we will use just yet. I think I might hold off onto the natural armor amulet, because you can usually get one of those to drop just randomly throughout the world. They're not a terribly uncommon item. But yeah, I think I will grab the large shield, though. Oh, I don't have enough money just now because I paid off Tomi. Alright, we'll come back for that large shield +1. Alright. Moving on. See, this is why we need money. This is why we have to loot everything. Alright. We will stop and talk to this courtesan.
Bonjour. Hello.
I now. How about a lad like yourself take a lass like me for an evening of pleasure? Only a gold or two, no more. A gold or two? For you? You must be joking. Oh, I don't think that's actually what I want to choose. That sounds like an insult. Could I ask you some questions? Followed by a dagger to my belly, no doubt. Oh, go ahead already. Why are you out here on the street? You're sick. You should be inside somewhere. COVID is not very smart or tactful. Inside where? When you have the plague, nobody wants to take you in. You ain't got no family even. And I ain't setting foot in the Moonstone Mask. Why no way. Why wouldn't you go to the Moonstone Mask? Humph. I don't like the matron mother none. That Ophala Chelderstorn. Something's not right with her, I says. That and the Moonstone Mask has too many rules. No, no. The only place for me is out on the streets. That way, when I die, I ain't far from the pile over yonder. How has the plague affected your trade? Huh. You think it would be bad that us girls would find nary a customer in all of Neverwinter who'd lie with us for a night, aye? Not at all, says I. The souls in this city, they all thinks they're going to die. Convinced of it, they are. So they pile together in the Moonstone Mask looking for a last bit of joy. And they look even for me. There's folks with the Wailing Death. They ain't deserved it none. They want a bit of joy, just the same, and I won't be turning them away none. Let's see. But you certainly don't need the coin if, apparently she shows signs of infection. If I'm going to die, is that it? Yes, I'm going to die. But I've got me babes, and they ain't sick. They're going to be orphans soon. That'd be bad enough for them. I'm going to give them what I can before the Wailing Death takes me. Nothing else I can do. Alright. Let's see. Could you tell me anything about the plague? I can tell you plenty about the plague, from personal experience, in fact. Anything specific you wanted to know, eh? You know what causes it? Nah, we working girls deal with sickness plenty enough, but this ain't got nothing to do with that. The sickness is in the air, and there ain't no one who's immune. The girls at the Moonstone, they don't seem to get the plague none. Could be the matron mother just hides it real well. More like, in fact. Anything else you can tell me? Nope. Wait around some, you'll learn all about it. You want, and more, I'm sure. There's something else you need. I want to ask you something else. Nope, I think that's all we need. Goodbye. Aye, be gone, churl. Huh. I could have sworn that there's a way for her to ask you, or for you to give her charity for her kids. Oh, maybe I missed it or didn't go down the right dialogue tree. Crate here. Alright, this merchant right here is the first guy that can sell you a magic bag.
Can I help you?
Step right up. I've got just what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but I'm still a shopkeeper nonetheless. Man, we're getting good rolls for merchant favorableness, even though we're not invested in appraise. Lucky us. Alright, some braces of armor, boots of striding. I think this gives you, yeah, bonuses to constitution. We don't need any of these helmets. These are for casters. And does he have anything better to wear? Nymph cloak. That's if you want to talk your way through things. Nothing amazing on weapons. Let's see, standard amulets and such. And then here are the magic bags. The more expensive the bag, the more of a weight reduction it gives you for when you're carrying things around. Yeah, this magic bag can reduce the weight of anything you're carrying by 80%. We might pick up one of these before leaving this act. If we have excess money and there's nothing else we really want, you can also grab maps of all the different districts, so things are already revealed to you when you go into that area, but I know the game fairly well enough. And we're going to be exploring mostly anything anyway, so I will not purchase one of those. Alright, Maureen, Salter. I don't think any of these people have anything interesting to say. We will head into the Moonstone Mask. Good old Errol. But let's grab some of these crates first. Whoopee! A quarter gold piece worth of arrows. Alright, let's head inside. There's actually somebody we have to talk to in here. Two people, in fact. Let's first talk to Giles, or Giles.
What?
I sense the stink of Tyr upon you. I hear that Olaf has you running errands. Maybe it displeases you. Care to hear an offer? What do you want? Ah, you answer rude and rough. Are you what I need? Can you steal and kill, or are you an indignant lackey of Tyr? We shall see. I do what needs to be done. What is your offer? The justice of Tyr has a sickening grip on this city. Talona would like to see something happen, something that will shake the Tyran faith. Dang, this guy's a... I did not realize this in previous playthroughs, because usually I just go through this quite quick, because I just want to get to the end. But Talona is a terribly evil goddess of chaos and poison. I'm surprised one of her worshippers is just openly talking about it in a place like this. My name is Giles. I need someone to act without conscience and to spoil that, what the Tyrans are trying to achieve. You see where I'm going? You were given a letter by Olaf asking you to find certain tombs and the artifacts within. The fool wants you to strengthen the will of the people. These relics of Haleth Never could benefit the Church of Talona, perhaps be warped to her will, and if not, they should be destroyed. Even in times of plague you scheme. How petty. Talona is her most active, while the people languish beneath disease. That is her domain, no matter if she caused the plague or not. Olaf and his brethren have no guarantees that these items will stop the plague. They just know that they could prove powerful. This is a resource that must be denied them. Bring the items to me instead of Olaf, and I will pay you far more than what he would have. Why do you think I'm working for Olaf? I have eyes around the city. They say you carry a letter from Olaf, compelling his fellow Tyrans to let you pass. What I don't know is whether you are helping for faith or just for the gold. If it's gold, I can offer more. It's that simple. Besides, I visited the dig in the Peninsula District. They need to hire outsiders like you. Their own brethren are falling like flies. You were at the tomb and didn't help the dying. Well, I helped myself to some of their belongings. Got a fine quill off one of them. Jacob was his name, I think. He won't be needing it. I assume he's dead. He didn't react much when I rolled him over to go through his pockets. That's despicable. Give me Jacob's quill, now. Take this path and I'm gone for good, fool. Walk in their shadow or walk with me. Either way, this is never mentioned again. Choose. Give me the quill now, you evil bastard. Humph, puppet, peon, shove your trinket. And your morals and your blind righteousness where the light of Tyr doesn't shine. Dang, he's got some good insults. Alright, so this here's the quest item, Jacob's Quill, and we can get some money for it by giving it to Olaf. But first, before going there, we want to talk to Ophala. We can get 2 different things from her.
Well now, welcome to the Moonstone Mosque. I am Ophala, your host and purveyor of fine spirits and entertainment.
You'll have stiff competition for attention tonight, I fear. Many more men than women are seeking comfort here tonight, it seems. I'm COVID quarantine. I have a few questions. My staff won't respond well to that attitude, you know. If you expect any quality of service, you had better work on your tone. Jesus, why does everybody ask me to watch my tone? I don't think I'm being overly rude. What kind of place do you run here? It's a place of comfort and understanding. That has different meanings to different people, so we have a wide variety of services. I can't expect you to understand if this is your first visit. Most of what goes on here is quite innocent. Most. Perhaps you would be interested in partaking in our backroom areas, or maybe you could be of use. Nah, I talk too freely. Alright, let's try and persuade her. She might give us a quest. You can trust me. What have you got to say? I suppose there's no harm in me telling you what I need. Maybe you can help if you're good enough. You see, I'm an avid collector. My position here lets me hear about interesting things, and I occasionally hire people to get them for me. Currently, I want a few pieces of art liberated. The owners of them have made disparaging remarks about me, and I would like to express my displeasure. Tell me about these art objects. One is a statuette of someone's mother or some such. Lord Andrad Golden has it at his estate. He lobbied to ban city guards from visiting the Moonstone Mask. Another is a portrait of Sir Reginald Rumbottom the third. His nephew, Lord Tom's Rumbottom, has repeatedly lobbied to have us closed down. He's a bit insecure, I think. The last is an urn stolen from me some years ago. The man that took it apparently got stuck here in the quarantine. Hodge is his name. If you agree, I'll tell you what I know about their whereabouts. Keep in mind that if I had exact information, I wouldn't need you. Sure, we can do you this favor. I will get them. Give me more details. Excellent. The Rumbottom estate is in the Blacklake District, while Andrad maintains a home in the Docks District, both notoriously paranoid. Last I heard, Hodge may have been in the Blacklake District. No doubt he's fortified himself in some noble's home, but I don't know which. I'm not asking you to kill, just bring me the items. I'll reward you well. Alright. Also, I'm interested in the back room. Well, we have many pleasant employees that are willing to offer their comfort and sympathy to you in this troubled time. They can cater to both men and women, and are quite skilled at conversation, artful pursuits, and many other forms of diversion. The level of interaction must be agreed to by both parties, and there is the small matter of compensation for their time spent as well. Alright, you can call them a whorehouse right to their face if you want, but no. I want permission to access the back rooms. I'm sure you do. Very well. First you will need a writ from Olaf in the Temple of Tyr certifying you are plague-free. Just a precaution, you understand. From the state of you, I'd have him look for footman's trouser gout as well. Can't be too careful in this day and age. Yield syphilis, I guess. Return to me when you have it, and I will grant you a key, as well as take your 200 gold donation. Pretty standard fare. Thank you. I'll return directly. Here is the paper. Olaf will recognize it. I'll make sure there is room in the back for you. Hurry back. Alrighty. COVID doesn't really care too much about getting his groove on, but you can make money off of this enterprise, so we will be doing it. Okie dokie. Continuing on through the city, there is a plague victim pyre. Normally, you can light those on fire for a small amount of XP, but this one just has spirits in it.
Okay, dokie.
And we will take dead person whiskey. Alright. we'll enter this house. We'll collect more taxes. This time in the form of a druidic spell. And we'll head upstairs. Commoner. Who's this? Oh, that's weird. That person just like bamfed out. Oh no, they're back. Okay, the game is doing weird stuff. But it doesn't look like there's anything to tax up here. Okie dokie. Last crate on the bottom level, and then we will go inside the mercenary building. Alright, the Trade of Blades. So, I will come back and hire all these people, but I don't currently have all the money, so I'm just going to loot in here and talk to Grax. But Dalen Red Tiger is somebody you can hire. He is a barbarian. Sharwin is a bard here. You can hire her.
It's done.
Thank you for opening up her personal belongings, Tommy. There is a monk who is part of a death cult in here. Grimnaw. We'll stop by Grax at the end. This over here is Linu Lineral. She is a cleric. Bodyknock Glinkle is a sorcerer. Another merchant.
Hello there.
Step right up. I've got just what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but I'm still a shopkeeper nonetheless. Let's see your wares. Uh-oh. We got an unfavorable reaction. But is there actually anything I want to purchase here? No, not so far. Nothing interesting, and nothing interesting. Okay, so I can buy these same things at the other merchant that we saw earlier in the episode, so I will not bother reloading to try and get a better roll against him for our appraise check. Nope. Didn't actually pick it up. There we go. Alright, let's talk to Grax, and we'll be on our way.
Hail to ye!
This better be good. I got a fine drink going and that waitress is making eyes much prettier than yours. I want to ask you some questions. I suppose. Make it quick though. I have ever so many places to be. Yeah, right. Where can I go to get some action? Huh, now you're talking my language. There's one place. Yeah, you look good with a weapon. Just don't let anyone hear about it. It's not supposed to get around. It's a club for fighting. We call it the Gauntlet. If you want action, that's where you go. I can sell you a pass if you want. 50 gold. Here's my 50 gold. And here's your pass. Don't say where you got it, although I doubt they'll ask. Nobody talks about the Gauntlet, but people show up anyway. Ye Old Fight Club. The Board Laid Bear Tavern is in the Blacklake District. Give the pass to the bartender. Good luck. You'll need it. Alright. Get on then. I've drinking to get to. That is a true dwarf. Thank you for playing into the stereotypes. Alright, we'll just do a little bit more looting and end the episode there, and then I will show you what we can get from Olef afterwards. Alright, we're going to head into this back little area. So this over here is the entrance to the Blacklake District. And we might go there first just to grab the adamantite first before heading into the Peninsula District. Let's see what I decide. And this little section back here can be looted as well. The Refugee Center. Surely the refugees do not need any supplies. There's no one here to even use the supplies. I will make far better use for them in saving the city. Alright, so we got some potions, some gold, some thieves' tools, some ale. potions. And more gold. Alrighty, and we're pretty much back where we started. I will call it there. There's just a little bit more to explore in the city core, but we will get there next time.